Grupo Vical started the operation of its production plant in Guatemala in 1964, becoming the first glass container manufacturer in Central America. In 1978, the second production facility was opened in Costa Rica thanks to the market's demand. Our facilities have an unbeatable geographical position, being strategically located in the north and south of Central America, serving within our geographical natural market and abroad over 200 clients in more than 20 countries. At the moment, we operate two production plants with 2 furnaces each and 12 production lines, with a total capacity of about 800 tons per day. Our current flint production is mainly done in Guatemala. This is the plant in Guatemala, with 5 production lines, and our color production, that's amber and green, is basically carried out in Costa Rica with 7 production lines. Regarding to our strengths, we are focused on providing the best possible quality and outstanding service to our customers while being committed to environmental protection and occupational health and safety for our 1,500 employees. These goals are achieved thanks to our well-qualified and specialized staff with a 100% service and results-oriented attitude. Regarding to our cullet recovery program, we started recycling glass from the very beginning of the company, receiving mainly cullet from glass shops and a few glass pickers. During the early 80s, we started getting glass from some providers of the municipal dump. However, that activity was reorganized at the end of the 90s by funding a little recycling department that started with 2 recycling promoters and a very slow growth. It was founded as a permanent program doing multiple activities to promote cullet recovery, which has ever since been based in an economic compensation, paying a fair and stable price for it. Doing so, the program has established more than 1,000 cullet suppliers in the region, most of them SMEs or family businesses that just last year generated a very important $14 million movement. In Central America, we suffered 3 main problems that hindered our collection activity. The first one is that we lacked of a legal framework in this regard. The low educational level was also a problem, and the lack of an adequate infrastructure for this purpose. Therefore, we had to resort to what we Latin Americans are good at. The strategy was established then on 2 pillars: relationships and communication. We started establishing relationships with all the stakeholders throughout the value chain, beginning with the waste collectors and pickers, trying to convince them of the value of cullet, then teaching them how to classify it and store it, and finally transform some of them into recycling centers. We established relations with institutions such as municipalities, educational institutions such as schools, universities, and government institutions that helped us spread our environment cares message through recycling of glass. Within the communication pillar, the fundamental component has been always education as a mandate from our board of directors. To do so, we implemented our educational platform called Por un mundo limpio como el vidrio, for a world as clean as glass. That is an education and awareness initiative with a Central American scope that promotes responsible and environmentally friendly consumption habits and a sustainable lifestyle. Doing or promoting also public-private synergies through it. As said, we promote relationships with multiple institutions, as well as training and communication activities all through Central America, like the ones you see in the pictures coming from all of that countries, from El Salvador, Honduras, Dominican Republic, Panama, Nicaragua, and so on. Glass for glass, vidrio por vidrio. is an exchange activity that we promote in most of the countries in the region, in which we trade cullet for new glass items. This makes it both an exceptional educational and a nice promotional activity. Unlike Europe, since one of our main sources of cullet were the waste collectors, we detected an opportunity in that by placing glass bins so that people living in the neighborhood would throw glass separate from the rest of the garbage. This initiative was called Recicla desde casa. This is recycle from home. That single action increased the amount of recovered glass from the garbage bags from 60 to 90%. During visits to our suppliers, we have seen almost every possible form of cullet stockpile, from the glass sheltered under this ranch in Honduras to the facilities as adequate as this one in Costa Rica. We are constantly investing in state-of-the-art technology at our plants, and since cullet is our main raw material, we installed an automatic cullet sorting equipment in Costa Rica to do this more efficiently, and next year we are going to do the same in Guatemala. We reached a very important increase in cullet recovery during the last 12 years, achieving an impressive 100% growth in just 7 years, going from 49,000 tons in 2011 to more than 100,000 tons in 2017. Thanks to this increase, we have extraordinary examples of countries in the region like Guatemala and Costa Rica that are doing things so well that they reached a recovery rate of 90 and 80% respectively during 2021. At the time, the recycled glass content of our containers fluctuate annually between 40 and 50%. This is very important when you consider that only 70 years ago, in 2005, our recycling rate was just 4%. That is an incredible tenfold increase. At Grupo Vical, we will continue encouraging the use of glass by promoting its environmental properties. And we will continue with our eyes on each piece of glass in Central America so that they arrive at the right place for it, Vical's recycling facilities. This until we reach our next goal, a 60% of global recycling rate by 2030 and beyond.